In this video, I'm excited to show off the awesome new order management interface that we shipped in Commerce Core 3.3. It was a total team effort that was months in the making. You're looking at Commerce Kickstart, which is a very fast way to start building on or evaluating Drupal Commerce for your organization. I'm just completing a purchase so that we can then access the order management interface that we ship with Drupal Commerce and see how it has evolved since previous releases. All right, my order has placed. You've just seen the focused checkout experience that we shipped in the Belgrade 3.0 theme release. That's available for use on any Drupal Commerce site that wants to use the theme with the theme switcher module to activate it solely on those checkout routes. We also improved the default display of the customer order view page, showing more information by default. And of course, there's this manage this order local action link that has already existed that goes straight to the order management interface that is new as of Commerce Core 3.3.0. We had to think way outside the box to produce an interface that lets you view and update any aspect of an order or any of its related data records from this one single page. You'll notice there is no longer an edit tab like we always had before, view, shipments, and payments being the only ones visible for this placed order. You see, orders have never been like other Drupal objects, in that it has always been a collection of data entities of varying types that make up any given order. These different entities are now represented on this order view page via cards. We have the billing information card, which shows the billing profile and most recent payment information. We have the shipping information card, which shows the latest shipment entity and its shipment selection, shipping address, etc. The order state card, which actually just includes metadata about the order. An order workflow card, which will include the transition controls for orders that have available transitions. The order details card, which includes all of the fields that come with or have been added to order records for your specific instance of Drupal Commerce. The history timestamps, the order items table with inline editing, deletion, and adding, and then of course the same order activity log that we've always had. You see, previously we had an edit tab where you could edit some information about an order, including that billing address. However, from the edit tab, you could never actually view the shipping address, making copying from shipping somewhat challenging, especially if you couldn't actually add or edit a shipping address prior to inputting the billing address. You would have had to go to the Shipments tab, create a new shipment. If there were not items on the order yet, you couldn't even save it. Now you can do it all in line right from these modal dialogs, and the experience works completely even for partial draft orders, which I'll show in a second. This order has already been paid, as you can tell by the tag on the order state card. But let's imagine this customer called me up and said, hey, I actually meant to buy 3. Can you go ahead and add an additional chair to my order and charge my credit card the difference? Well, lo and behold, we actually can do that. This order now has a higher order total and an outstanding balance representing that additional chair. So we get to show off a new feature also added in Commerce Core 3.3, which is an add payment interface that identifies the items on an order, prior shipments, and also just kind of provides a better experience wherein we can incorporate payment for different types of payment gateway, not just previously tokenized payment methods, but also include tokenization iframes and other systems from within this dashboard. I'm going to go ahead and charge this customer's card. They now have a fully paid order, once again with a balance of $0. From the order view, you can create a new order like you always used to be able to. However, as I mentioned, now a draft order can be built in parts. You don't have to have all of the information available, for example, in order to prepare a shipment. you can create a shipment even without any items on the order and even without selecting a shipping method, previously impossible. So now that I have the billing and shipping address from my customer, I'm free to then search for the items that they want to purchase. This order now having items on it, I can go back and adjust the shipping method if the customer wants to opt into a higher cost shipping method. And whenever it's all ready, I'm free to go ahead and place that order and collect payment. This is an existing customer, so I can actually use their existing card and file, or theoretically input a new payment method for a new customer using an integration on the back end that mirrors the integrations we have on the front end for the checkout form. Anybody can access this new interface today by upgrading to the latest version of Commerce Core 3.3, upgrading to the latest version of Commerce Shipping, and then following the instructions in the release notes for Commerce Core 3.3.0 to apply some of the configuration changes that you need to activate these elements in your instance of Drupal Commerce. We think you're going to love it.